Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. And today's starting pitcher, David Peterson.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
So just about set now. Now, Jazz Chisholm swings and misses. And away we go this afternoon. First pitch, 111. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Jacob Stallings stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. One down, base is empty. Right through there, got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab here, Pablo Lopez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Starling.
Here's Starling Marte. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia gliding to his left, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. We played an inning, no score. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Cooper having a lot more success on the road this season.
Garrett.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. pitch. And a swing and a miss. One down. And now it's Jesus Aguilar.
First baseman, number 99. Jesus Aguilar.
Out to short. Lindor gloves it. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Tap back up the middle. On to first. Out number 3. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman.
The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth. The left fielder.
Here's Mark Canha.
Canha.
That one is absolutely belted. Pretty well struck. Out of here. Mark Canha takes him deep. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 1-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Third baseman.
Now it's J.D. Davis. In the air, out towards left center, and there's 2 down.
Batting seventh. The catcher. James.
2 outs, base is empty. James McCann up now for the Mets. This one high in the air to left center. Garcia moving back for this one. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Peterson back to work. There's the strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a pop-up. McNeil under this one. And a quick out number 1.
Batting eighth. The center fielder, number 24.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. There you see his May and June numbers so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Got him. And now 2 gone.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And first offering is fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home.
The designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
And a pitch. Swung on, belted. Back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Eduardo Escobar goes deep. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Now batting, first baseman.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Pete Alonso takes it deep. His 19th home run of the year, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
A shortstop.
This to center field. Lindor retired, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling.
Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next is the second baseman. Yeah.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil. In the air, center field. Garcia settles under it, brings it in for the 3rd out. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jazz Chisholm.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And fouled off. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah, little slider action.
Andy O2. The punch out there, and 1 out now.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Stallings. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The next pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
John Birdie at the plate. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing to do it for the Marlins. They're down 4-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for New York, Mark Canha.
No left field. Mark.
And the right-hander back to work.
Canha.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next to the net. The third baseman. J.D.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The catcher, number 30.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
James McCann in now. On a line, base hit. Tag, safe at second.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
A designated hitter.
And now, Brandon Nimmo. There's a line drive to left field. Wendell puts it away, 2 away now. Throw behind the runner, they got him doubled off. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for Miami, Garrett Cooper.
Right field. Garrett.
The pitch. Here's a high chopper. Alonso picks it up, tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Jesus Aguilar, the next up for the Marlins. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The Marlins still looking for their first hit in this one. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes, 2 away.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Toss to Alonso, and that'll do it. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail it here 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Eduardo Escobar.
The right fielder. Eduardo.
The right-hander back to work. On the ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he beats it. He's safe.
Now back. The first baseman. Alonso.
Brax Braxton Garrett comes on now. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Man at first, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Fouled off left side. Bunts it in the air. Throws to first. Lindor retired.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling.
So up next, Starling Marte. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that one hops the wall. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up in RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Center field, Garcia settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. And now here's the Marlins DH, Ryan Anderson.
designated hitter, Ryan.
He swings and fouls one off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And here it comes. That one fouled off. Swings and misses. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
To the right side. McNeil gets it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Joey Wendell. First pitch, just misses. The Fish, hitless so far in the game. Back to the mound. McNeil handles. Over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So he's perfect through 6. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Mets. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Mark Canha.
For the Mets, the left fielder,
The pitch.
Mark Canha.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 6-0. Love to
to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So digging in, J.D. Davis.
Now batting.
1 for 2.
Third baseman.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And forget it. J.D. Davis leaves the yard. His second of the year. It's 7-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Here is James McCann.
The catcher, number 33. James.
That's out to center field. Garcia settles under this one, and there's one down.
The designated hitter, number 9. Brandon.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2, and it bangs up against the wall. Safely into second, he's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Eduardo Escobar now at the plate.
Up next to the net, the right fielder, Eduardo Escobar.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Nimmo coming home, and it kicks off the base of the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's an 8-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Paul Campbell. He'll try to strand the runner at second. So the batting order turns over. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add a pair. It's 10-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Now batting.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Francisco.
Well struck right field. And that one is out of here. Francisco Lindor takes his team, his 12th of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
1 out, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Starling Marte. 1 for 3. That one hit to right. Cooper has a beat on it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeff McNeil. That one ripped. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 11 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in is the speedy Jazz Chisholm. And the pitch.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Strikeouts have been a big part of the success in not allowing a hit. Got him looking. One gone here.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Jacob Stallings now. Swings through that one. 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. John Birdie, the next up for the Marlins. And a foul ball. Nice grab. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 11 and the Marlins nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lewis Head. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. So up next for New York, Mark Canha. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
The wind of the pitch. Out towards left center. Wendell on the move to the gap. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Left field. Wendell going back some more. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, James McCann.
And now the catcher comes up to him, James McCann. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Garcia drops steps, heads back on it. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 11-0. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Alonso makes the play, and there's one down.
Still rolling to start the 8th, just 5 more outs to get.
And here's the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. ground to the left. Lindor handles the chance. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. Bounce to the right. McNeil picks it up, tosses to first. That ends the frame. So now 24 been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 11 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Brandon Nimmo.
For the Mets, the designated hitter, Brandon
Head back to work.
Nimmo.
Smoke to the left, base hit.
The right fielder, number 10.
So up next, Eduardo Escobar.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Right side. Cooper under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. That one ripped right center field. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 12-0. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. The tag and he's out. But a run does come in to score.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
And next for the Mets, Starling Marte.
Number 6.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. The run comes in from second. It's 13-0. And in at second with an RBI double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So 2 down. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman.
And that bunted towards third.
McNeil.
And he beats the throw very close right there. New pitcher for the Marlins, Zach Pop. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 56.
Mark Canha, the next to hit. That one ripped left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he's out on the tag. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. 9th inning coming up. Mets are out on top, 14-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH. The pitch.
The designated hitter, Brian Anderson.
And that one fouled off.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, Boog, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpire's saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
And up next for Miami, Avisail Garcia. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They are going to make the play.
Ground ball, left side. The throw to first, and a couple of quick outs. Joey Wendell will hit next. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it. It's a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.